You may have heard me talking about my pink journal before. This is it. I finally got it bound into 3 signatures in my book. So I'm in indecision about how I want to finish the cover. I think I want to use this doily on it. I like the way that looks, and I was thinking about putting some rickrack and lace right across that seam there. I haven't decided. So in my indecision, I decided to move on to the inside cover and come back to the cover later. I glued this lace underneath on the, it's a file folder. I glued it down first. And then I put this down, and it made it kind of wrinkle there. And I'm not real happy with the way that looks. So I was thinking that putting the doily over it, and I'm planning to put a ribbon behind the doily and have a tie closure here with that. Anyway, I haven't decided for sure on that, so I'm moving on to the inside cover. And I've got some things here that I'm planning to use. On this page, I put down this little print fabric, which was a remnant from a little dress that my mother had made for me when I was about 3. So we just say it's vintage, very vintage. And then this was, I think maybe, I was going to say feed sack, but I don't think it was feed sack. It was just a remnant of some fabric that my mother had used, maybe for a dress or something. And to me, that looks like 1930s fabrics, and it kind of looks like a feed sack, but I don't think that it is. What I plan to do is glue this lace down here, just covering that seam with this edge as a belly band, top and bottom. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac on this. All right, Fabri-Tac is quick drying glue, so that's going to be good for this. I'm just going to put a bit across here to glue this lace down. I want it to stay, so I'm going to put a pretty good row of it here. And the part of the deal is that this lace, like most lace, is very porous. Okay, I'm going to press this down with this. This is just a face mask spreader, I think is what they call it, makeup spreader. And this part is silicone. And so the glue doesn't stick to it permanently anyway. It's kind of gluey right now. So anyway, okay, that's that one. This one down also. I want it to hold because I want to be able to put things behind the belly band and not have them come loose or drop out or whatever. Or have the glue fail and the whole thing falls out. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Then, the next thing I wanted to do, I have this little crocheted glove that was my aunt's. And we only found one of them in her thing, so I don't know what happened to the other one. A lost glove, or it was somewhere else in her things and didn't get matched up, or I don't know. You could think of all kinds of romantic things that she gave her glove to her future husband when he left to go to Europe during the war. I don't know. I could make up all kinds of stories about it, but I really don't know. I just think it's pretty, and I'm going to use it here. And I had thought I would pin it on, but I'm having trouble with the pins that I plan to use. So this one is just one of those coilless safety pins. And I thought, whoops, I thought I could use it, but it doesn't look very pretty when I pinned it on there. Let me try that again. My beads want to go back the other way. Okay, there we go. See if I can hold that in place. And I was just going to go like here and through the lace, but not through anything else back there. Hopefully. Very fiddly. There, I got it. So I don't think that's very pretty with the head of that pin sticking up there, but I guess I could slide it in under a piece of the crochet there. And that looks kind of pretty sticking up above there, so I may do that. I don't know how well that's going to hold on there. Well, maybe that's okay. This seems to be glued down sufficiently, so that's good. I'm going to trim this off a little bit straighter down here. Up here where you can see what I'm doing. I don't mind it being below that, but I want it to be a little bit straight. So, okay. So then I also thought I made one of these. I used my die and extended it just a little bit so it'd be long enough to go down in the glove good. And let me put that in there. I'm thinking it may need to be a little stiffer so that it's easier to put in and out, because the corners catch up on the, was catching up on that tag that says it was made in France. That's another possibility. It could have been something my uncle bought. They were not married when he was in the service, but they met during that time. And he served in Europe toward the end of the war. So maybe he was in Paris and he bought her a pair of gloves and sent to her, or kept one and told her he'd give it to her when he got home and he lost it on the way, or I don't know. I'm making this up, but it's fun. Anyway, that's what I got there. And then I thought behind the belly band, I may use this, which is just one of those window envelopes I made into a pocket. And it has coffee filter on the back of it. And you could write on that if you wanted to, I think. I think you could probably do that. And I had this paper clip on there to hold the top closed. I don't know if I need that here or not. And it kind of may need to be something else there. I think I like it sticking out like that. So that's that page, and I like that. I'm gonna keep the beads up there, I think. The other thing I thought about doing was just taking some embroidery thread and just lightly sewing it, you know, just loosely sewing it to the lace. But I think I'm gonna stick with this. So that's that. Anyway, I thought I'd just kind of quickly flip through this a little bit. I'm not finished. I have some things in place, but they're not glued down. But just to give you an idea of what I've done, I put some short pages here. Thank you, Kathleen, for that great idea. Little stenciling there. This is some of my waxed pages. And this is a pocket that I'm going to glue in there. And more short pages. And a little scrappy notepad here with some various papers in it. And this is a Myers what does that say? Myrcore decals package that my friend gave to me. She had bought these on eBay to use the decals, and she sent me the packaging. So there it is in the book, and I think it looks really cute there with the tag and this package of seeds just kind of tucked in there. And then I put a double pocket, quadruple pocket, double on each side with just some little things stuck in there. As I said, I'm just kind of placing some things. This is not glued down either, but it's an envelope flip. And I did some, I put the stencil, this stencil, but I did that. I put it behind this paper, and I took a gold Crayola and I rubbed over it, and so it has that design on there. And I first thought, oh, that's a failure, but I kind of like it. I glued it to this. I didn't like this page, so I tore it out and left just enough to glue that page to it. So that's what I did there. And this is the around the pocket flip. It's not glued in yet either. As I said, I was just putting things in place. There's a letter there from my mother to her mother. And some more pages there. This one I used this wedding congratulations card because there's this pretty pink rose on the front. And the way I did it is I opened it up while I sewed this signature in, so that this is open. This is available for writing space if you wanted to do that. And it's kind of secret because that covers it up. There's the ribbon bookmark there. And a couple of doilies. A lace pocket. That's one of my tags with the triple folded paper inside, writing place. You put it any of 3 ways in the pocket, depending on what you want to see, which I thought was kind of a fun idea. If I do say so myself, since I thought of it. My mother always said, self-praise is half scandal. She had a million sayings. This was coffee dye. I put a stencil down, and it wrinkled, but it has that pretty design on there. And I just turn that up a little bit for a little pocket there. This is coffee dyed scrapbooking paper. This is one of those CD envelopes that I put through the die machine with the embossing folder. And then this is a sticker. And I think I'm going to glue it down there, but I haven't committed to that yet. My indecision again. I could go a lot faster if I could just make up my mind about things. No, it's falling apart. This is a flip tag there. There's the other side of it. And some more short pages with little pockets there. This is out of a book, The Red Roses. Put that there. A lot of things to glue in still, so I made this. I have a video on that. It has a secret pocket here behind. And depending on how big a thing you put up there, it can be hidden either behind these items or just all the way up in there and hidden. Some little crocheted embellishments. Pockets again. Just a folded ledger page. This is the pocket I did, or this is a paper bag I did that I made into a pocket here for a big tag. And it is you can open it to right inside it. And then on the other side, it has a pocket down here. And I put some little things in there. It has lace there. And then it has a pocket here. I think that's all the pockets I have in that one. Had a video on that also. And then this is just a pocket I was going to glue there. And this is a flip pocket, foldy, thingy-dingy. It's a piece of dictionary page that I waxed, and I put some gold on it too. This is a piece of scrapbooking paper, and I glued it up to make this little corner pocket. And I just put some little pieces in there. And I'm going to wrap it around that page, I think. And I'm not sure how this pocket's going to work with that. It may have to go somewhere else. But anyway. And then that's just a nut tuck pocket there with some things in there. So that is where I am with the pink journal. I am almost finished. So maybe a little bit longer and I'll have it done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe you got an idea or two. I do like my inside cover idea with the crocheted glove on there. And you can find you might be able to find crocheted gloves. To me, they're a little harder to find than just white gloves. But I've found, well, I have a lot of white gloves that were my mother's, but I've also found them in estate sales and places like that. So they are around. And this is the doily I got in Mina at the resale store for 25 cents. I still have the tag, 25 cents. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Thanks so much for coming by and visiting with me today, and I hope you have a great day and a blessed Christmas season. See you next time. Bye.